I think it's time. I think it's time to bring in a special guest. Marley, can you bring him in?
When my heart has been broken and I'm climbing my walls, I need a man who will make house calls. I need a love doctor.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. We back up in this thing. This is the Love Connection, and I am your love doctor. I got my partner in crime, Mr. Petty Pimpin'. Can I get a some?
Sim, love doctor. So happy to be back.
And we're gonna get. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Who? Oh hell no. But anyway,
this nigga just try to call himself Mr. Bamboo.
We need 5 moments of silence and a sim for Gorilla Pimpin' because he's gone to November. So can we please? Okay, yeah, that's enough. Okay, so Tim, we are in this thing.
Simple, my brother. Simple.
Where's my boy the Don? Is he in here?
Oh yeah.
Where's the nastiest nigga alive?
I'm right here hydrated.
You nasty motherfucker!
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's jump into this thing. If you're new to this, then this is the Love Connection, and this is the Love Doctor segue where we like to talk about any and everything. So, without further ado, I hear the fellas got some questions for the Love Doctor. So, hey, let them shoot.
Love doctor, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and jump it off here. Being back, I had a couple questions that only the great doc. Have your wisdom you can break down for us. So,
I try.
Yeah, brother. So, for me, love doctor, there was a question asked on what y'all call it my other podcast, but at the workplace, shout out to them.
The podcast.
Still waiting on you sending link.
I mean, I'm trying to subscribe to y'all. Support y'all.
That is stupid. But I go around asking, which is for you with a woman or whatever, what's more is a signal that she's interested in you? Long eye contact or her touching on you, like flirty touching type shit?
Yes.
So which one?
Oh my God. A little bit of both, you freak. Personally, of course it's going to start off with the eye contact. I don't think women in 2022, I haven't been in a single life in a long time, but I don't think women in 2022 is just running up to randoms and touching on them,
No, but that one to me was more like I keep like I said, for me, like the fucking my signals are terrible, but like I'm talking about the touching thing for me was more like somebody who's like somebody you actually know, like a friend girl who's been like
okay,
like showing
yeah, a little bit of both, I mean, but you gotta be careful with the eye contact because if you look too long, you get one of these ratchet bitches be like, "What the fuck is you staring at? The fuck?" Then you gotta turn your head because
that's why I said
like that.
That's why I said they doing the staring. This is from like for you. What signal to you that this girl is interested in?
I mean, it just depends on the vibe, it just depends. Like I've had situations where the eye contact was there, but it wasn't that ghetto ratchet eye contact. It was more like that ooh la la la, you know what I'm saying? So I knew what time it was. All I had to do was just approach and attack my prey. So yeah, Hey, you ain't got no room to talk, sir. You got so anyway,
the Hunger Games and shit.
And if they fuck around and laugh, dude, and then grab your thigh. Oh yeah. And you already know.
Oh yeah.
That's you dick.
The great words of wait. Willie Johnson. What the hell? Wait. What are you talking about? Your dick, your balls, number 3, say the line. What is this?
Just grabbing dicks in public.
I'm sorry. I misheard. I'm sorry.
Hey, what is in that? What is you drinking?
I'm drinking some Oliver sweet white grape right now.
Close that goddamn bottle and go get you some alkaline water right now.
Some fucking water in your system, brother.
Drain that shit out. You been tripping. You been on one everything. Hey,
that ain't
retire that bottle. Don't drink that no more.
That ain't never been no cigarette. Ain't nobody out here just grabbing dicks and shit.
Exactly. What?
Well,
no, ain't no well. No,
it's no well. We ain't talking about on the porno you watch. We talking about real life.
God. This is not. Oh my! You know what? I'm sorry, Petty Pimpin'. Nasty motherfucker. I mean, like I said, Warren had a point. If she giggles, got you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's over. It's over. She get the giggle. Gotcha, bitch. She can say the slightest joke, and it's the funniest thing in the world to her. Yeah, she just wanted to let you know, she digging your sense of humor. So the signals are there. I ain't telling you to be Peyton Manning now. You trying to call out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, y'all so fucking stupid.
But
shit. I mean, but yeah, man, you just you pick up on little subtle signs here and there.
Yeah. I didn't see it better mistake. Go ahead, Juan.
Shit. I ain't got anything else to add to that shit, man. I agree with everything he said, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Bro. If they just trying to laugh at your jokes, man, if they just trying to touch us up on your arm here and there, yeah, absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm. If they try to jack you off on the bus.
Oh my God, bro.
What homeless drug addicts are you
we are not in Country Club Road, okay? We are not there no more.
Wow.
I had a neighbor in West Australia when I was living with my mom. She tried to, give me old fashioned, as they like to call them, old Handy J on the bus.
She tried to give you what they call it, a happy ending?
I guess so, yeah. She's like, well, put your backpack up. And the crazy thing about it, I guess at the time, I think she's fully committed now to the LGBT community, but at the time, I think she was like trying to find herself, and she had a fat ass. Her mama had a fat ass. Jesus. I'm going down memory lane.
I know, you were just thinking about biting. Yeah, we know, goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she tried.
I got a horrible question.
Put your tongue in her ass.
If she done whacked you off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't have no kind of, towel to dispose of evidence. What if they got in your clothes and you had to go to school with that in your clothes?
No. I mean, hey, the bus was dropping us off at the house, so I just would have been straight. I just would have got off the bus, walked down the hill, went home, and washed my clothes and washed my ass. I mean, yeah, it is. At that point.
So you really just had semen stains all over your clothes. That doesn't make no damn sense, man.
I just would have put the backpack in the front like those, those nerdy kids, they used to kind of like put their backpack in the front and run the class. I just would have did that. They're like, why you wearing this backpack in front? That's for me to know. So that's just me.
Well, if your mama would have been at the door waiting on you.
She was off that day, and I always get off from school before she got off from work, so I don't have to worry about that. If my brother was seeing me, he'd just be like, the fuck wrong with you, boy? You got that fucking backpack on your friend. And that would have been that. He wouldn't have asked. And I just went up, stairs and did what I needed to do.
Nigga peed on himself. Anyway, man. Any more questions? Did y'all have anything to add to this? I know.
Nah. It's pretty self-explanatory. You said it right. It's kind of both of them, really.
Petty Pimpin', you got the floor still.
Shit. I love that. Now this next one.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready for this one. I'm ready for this one. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
This is hilarious, but okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do you tell your significant other that their box is not good?
Open your mouth.
How do you tell other than? Oh, I thought I said your gift. I thought that was the fuck that nigga.
No, Negro, you the only one.
Well, shit. Is it not a gift emoji?
Yes, it's a gift emoji, but I knew what he meant.
Why he just say? Why
God
he just
damn,
say
what
it?
he had to do? What he had to do? Put a FedEx box up there for you to get what he was talking about?
Why he put a peach up there? Huh? Why you put an ass sniffing
Oh
pussy?
my
Oh
god!
my
Why you just
god.
put pussy in there?
Oh
Why you
my
just put the
god!
pussy in
Oh
there?
my god! Oh my god!
We
To
all big
answer your
boys, just put
question.
pussy.
Bro.
Oh my god!
Hey, hey, Von man, just transfer the control to somebody else and just delete the show.
Um,
I'm gonna jump straight in. I'm sorry if I butt in, but it's just
Go ahead.
it goes what I said earlier.
Like how you said that,
look
butt in. You know, that's your specialty.
Oh my god!
but hey, do it in the
Put your tongue in her
That
ass.
still don't. Wait. If a box stink, you think her ass don't stink too?
Not
Stank or
stink.
good.
Not stink. Good.
What qualifies as horrible box? Is it the smell? Is it ain't trying to get wet? Is it too loose? Like
No,
I ain't talking about
it's
it.
we taking smell out, not smell. That's a whole different thing. We're talking about it's just not for you. It's not hidden for you.
It's
I
black.
don't just. It's easy. How do you tell her? You open your mouth and you tell her. You're a man, right? Let her know. Shit.
Last time you get
Yeah,
that pussy, but you
I
gotta
don't
know.
give a fuck. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting no shit anyway. The fuck?
Last time I
You
got
win
that.
some, you lose some. You live to stroke another day.
But that's what like I said. Like if it's just somebody you're hooking up with, yeah, I can understand it. That'd be easier. So like,
You
a little
saying
more
this is my
different if there's
girl?
somebody. Yeah, if there was
Shit, that's even
somebody, yeah.
easier. I'm gonna make
Oh,
jokes
wow.
about it. I'm like, hey, that shit ain't hitting. That shit ain't hitting.
Oh
Man.
shit!
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to work on that. You gotta get that in pocket fast.
Now, I mean, there's other ways. I feel with your significant other, you can dress that ass so like.
You talking to the love doctor? You know that, right?
I appreciate your transparency, good doctor, but still, your significant other, it's like, hey, some things I think we can work on in the bedroom. Maybe different positions. What can I bring to the table to get the best?
I don't have time to be sitting here sounding like Dr. Phil or
Good
Montel
pussy.
Williams.
I put it this way: good pussy is like good fried chicken. You know, you can't just saying.
I don't think you the man that should be speaking on fried chicken. I'm the one that constitute as that nigga.
You gotta get that thing right. You gotta make sure that grease is right. You gotta make sure that batter's right. Make sure you get the right seasonings. You gotta get that pussy prepared for this main course. Huh?
Wait, how are you even obligated to speak on pussy when you too busy worrying about fucking bitches in the butt?
Put your tongue in her ass.
As an alternative,
Love a woman's juicy
right,
ass.
which can be altered and can be, I would say fixed, I guess.
Man,
the butt is always a favorite.
Scratch all this. You hear all this complicated talk. You just be open and honest. Is she gonna tell you if your dick trash?
True.
Am I lying?
I never had that conversation, brother, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, cause they ain't never had the dick. They were too busy worrying about if you gonna eat the ass or not.
I never had that conversation, brother, so I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, she gonna tell you your dick trash. How many times we done seen posts of women complaining about men with trash shit on social media? Okay then. So I mean, why not be blunt and honest? They do it.
I mean, I'm saying, but who knows that significant other though?
I've literally seen a dude admit that this bitch that cheated on him, his woman was eating his ass, and that when every time she kissed her side nigga, yeah, she was eating his ass, and he admitted this now on social media that every time that nigga kiss his bitch, he eating his ass. Like nigga, so you telling me a nigga wouldn't say that? Come on now.
Hey man,
come on now.
Some normal people out there like that. But I'm talking about like, I just feel like if y'all both adults, I'm not saying
you don't get complaints because you go above and beyond and below. I don't, but I mean,
I'm like, it ain't no.
I got a slang freezer meat because that's what I'm blessed with. You putting other qualities on the table that not a normal nigga would. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Anybody about to say something? I ain't even cutting nobody. Go ahead.
Is the floor is yours?
Oh no, I just feel like I said, everybody adults. It kind of plays to the other earlier question, like being happy. Sex is not the main thing should drive a marriage or a relationship, but it plays an important factor, and I won't deny that. And like I said, it's things you can work on with the relationship. Like Juice, he said it jokingly, but hey, does your mouth work? Does this work? It's things you can do.
I didn't say that jokingly. I was dead serious.
Well, I mean, I get it, but people can take it like that. But I'm saying, like, it's other alternatives I can do. Like, there are plenty of sex.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Absolutely, Marley.
My man was trying to help save this episode actually being able to get money one day, and just said, fuck that money. No.
Man, listen. I'm just keeping it real, man. I get what you're saying. I mean, but I'm just saying though, why beat around the bush? We grown. We should be able to communicate.
I done heard just like a lot of chicks talk about they was up in their relationship, even though his
stuff wasn't good.
Yeah, even though he said wasn't good, but they love them and care for them and shit. So you telling me if you was with your girlfriend, you was like madly in love with her and everything, but her pussy just ain't good, you just gonna go on and tell her like, hey, your shit ain't hitting just like all the way good and all this shit. And plus, people sometimes just have the sex to be good just because they is infatuated with that other person. And a lot of times, I don't like the pussy ain't good. It's just the whole imagination of it to where you done actually got to have all of this shit to happen any damn way. So it just all depends.
See, let me clarify. Would I come out and be that blunt? No. But what I would say is, hey, I mean, yo, you know, let's get it. Let's do this. Let's try this. Or you know, did that feel good to you? Whatever. You know, like
the damn show didn't feel good to me.
Right. You know. I'd be like, you know, did that, you know, was you feeling that? Because honestly, I ain't nutted. I ain't got nothing out of it personally. You know, I'm just chilling. You know, you can have an uncomfortable conversation with your loved one. You could say, like, babe, you know, let's try the reverse, you know, cowgirl or some shit, you know. That way, you know, you hitting different spots and angles, and you know, you're doing your thing. You don't always have to be basic or do the same shit. It's ways you can go about it. Now, she asks you straight up through and through, is my shit, you know, am I satisfying you? And you lie, you're gonna be stuck with that issue. That was your opportunity right there to be one.
Right. Absolutely.
Keep on with this goddamn Montel Williams talk. Well, I just, it's okay. I mean, see, you keep doing that bullshit you want to.
Like you said, be honest. Just why should you be honest? But anybody guys got something to say on this topic? I guess not. All right, well,
okay. I think it's on you.
Good doctor and fellow podcasters. What are the benefits a man gets in marriage that he doesn't get in a regular romantic relationship?
I don't know. Ask Marley.
Okay, brother Marley. What are the benefits that you get that an average man such as I wouldn't get in marriage?
Because I ain't married.
What are you looking at as benefits? What are you talking?
I mean, that's why
That's why he asking you.
Yeah, I mean, now, full disclosure, I say some people say, far as one always brings a turn to contract. Like, I use an example. If God forbid you was on your deathbed, would you leave all your wifely and worldly possessions and your, last eternal wishes to your girlfriend opposed to your wife? Because, would you ideally leave that to your girlfriend? Because now, you probably looking at a family member you probably couldn't fucking stand, and they got to say, so, well, fuck it, put a plug on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out.
Hold up, you said girlfriend and wife? How? That's why I died. If I have a girlfriend and a wife, what you mean, my nigga?
No, stop it. No, niggas. You ain't gonna get out of this. Hold on, Vaughn. I got this nigga. Because he trying to act confused. Nigga,
no, I'm not acting confused on the question.
Read that goddamn text message, nigga. Here it is right here. It goes like this. He's saying, what are the benefits that a married man get from his wife that a boyfriend doesn't necessarily get from his girlfriend? Go ahead.
And that's what I'm asking, my brother. I understood what he was saying. I'm saying, but it's and that was my answer. They depend on what you look at as benefits. Most dudes are talking about when they talk about benefits, sexual or like shit like that or whatever. Like that's not going to change. Whatever y'all was doing before, that's going to be the same. We don't. You put a wing on it. It don't. I mean, some people have tricks that they save in the bag for fucking when they get married, but shit, that shit ain't for the most part ain't gonna change. So I'm like, what? That's why I asked. I put the question back on them. What are you seeking for a benefit that will make you get married or so? Because I can shoot that down if so. That's why I'm asking. What are you looking at as a
Yeah,
benefit?
Marlon, not to cut you, I apologize. I don't know if it was me, y'all, but it, like a big long pause came in. Could you reiterate what you were saying? Like I didn't hear basically none of that. I'm sorry.
Um, shit, I don't know. Like shit, like I was saying, just for me, I was asking the question, what are you looking for as a benefit? Because I've turned it back on you. I can shoot down what you think. If it's, because like I said, most dudes, when you ask that question, they immediately go to sex life. Like I said, shit,
Right.
that won't change or whatever. Y'all, especially depending on how long you've been in a relationship or so like that, at that point, that person, when you decide to do that. So if you, I'm like I said, you might have some girls out there that have like a couple tricks that they only save that say I do if I'm with if we married or shit like that. But other than that,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck? That's not gonna change. So that's why I went back to him and asked him, "What are you looking for as benefits?" And I can shoot him down and tell you shit. Nah, that shit ain't true or something like that. I can debunk the theory for you. But as far as like being able to tell you this world or what the hell is different, it's not any difference. Like I said, a lot of people I know, they get married, they do it for religious reasons, or like they said
Right.
that shit.
Right.
This is the person that I want to be with, or whatever, or so like that, because that has been beaten into our mind that that's what you do, especially down in the South. That shit, you graduate school, you get a job, now you work on a family, y'all married, kids, blah blah blah. That's the steps. That's what we were taught. But as far as benefits and then it's no benefit other than what you value as a benefit or whatever.
Yeah. See,
What
that's the answer I was looking for.
what
Because
I can tell
I'm
you
never,
this,
I'm
bro.
never get
Hey,
married.
yo,
I'm
the
never get
benefit
married.
is half of her cash
oh
whenever
my,
Right, right, right. Speak that
Here we
shit.
go.
That's what I
Speak that
said.
shit,
Y'all
Shayman,
would have been
man.
better off starting
Speak
with him
that
because
shit,
you knew he was
Shayman,
going straight for
man.
the pockets. You know this nigga over here.
Speak that shit,
no,
I like
Shayman.
money.
Shane O'Mac. Go ahead.
I know. Honestly, though, it's crazy because I would always like, well, I have it as trying to be old school, like trying to have a person who is like who who sleep with you every night, a person who can cook for you, who is
Mm-hmm.
there for you emotionally and shit like that. But people been playing house for a long time anyway, acting as if they
Correct.
fucking married and shit anyway. So it, I don't know, man. It's tough with that one.
I
And
mean,
Pretty
actually,
much you living the same lifestyle with a license behind it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
no,
ain't
I
never.
wouldn't. I wouldn't snivel it down to that. I mean, lowest level. But I'm saying like shit is what you value. Like I said, the fucking you value that woman as like that's some people like I said that's my they signal shit that this is the woman I chose to be with. I put a ring on it. Like you said, yeah, relationship wise and shit changed. The only thing changed is now you can't just say fuck it, walk out the door. It's a lot more
Right.
to that. There's a lot more, like you said, the contract is a lot more to it than that, and also it should be worth more to you. Where if you did that, if you took that step to make her that significant other. But if you're looking for this grand like thing, like sale pitch, it's not one. Like I said, it's what. Like I said, I know a lot of people I know that, and from where we from, they get married. It's for religion reasons. It's what we've been raised and what we've been conditioned to think or whatever. So like that.
you know, I asked a female coworker this question before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting on a question for a while, but like weeks ago, she said, "Look, Vaughn, it's based on our personal view. If two people get together and they view marriage as a special thing, not saying one had trial and tribulation, they gonna treat it as such. If you get a marriage where it's kind of like half and half, it can cause problems, or one person may move a certain way. But she said
Mm-hmm.
that's when full transparency come in. You gotta know, like when you give somebody, hey, they letting you know how they view marriage. Why would you get married to this person and expect it to be different? Like if you somebody that view marriage as like one say this is just a contract, because in a
Right.
sense the things you do in a relationship don't change. Like the sex you have, okay, we married, we
Mm-hmm.
gotta amplify. You can have that same sex now. Oh, I need to cook for my man, or I need to cook for my woman, or you can still do that now.
Exactly.
It don't. I mean, people feel the title gives them something. The title is just that a title. You can still do that stuff now if you love this person. You know, it's just about your mindset and how you view it, man. Like I'm not saying either one is right or wrong, but you don't have to. If you want to live in the house with a person and y'all want to sign whatever, however that works, you can do that. If you want to fuck your man or woman like a porn star, you can do that. Like you don't have to be mad
You
to do
just
it.
had to throw some porn in here.
You
Something with it.
goddamn right.
You knew you had
Okay.
to.
Motherfucker.
That's his main reference. You know, that's
That's his animal.
Hopefully, her parents is a little old. They got.
Oh my God! Don't you be this dirty. Don't you be this dirty.
And then you go and marry her, so whenever they do kick rock, y'all get the money together. It ain't just gonna be her or whatever.
One, you worse than these white hoes out here. I just want to let you know that. God damn,
Stop
boy.
Get some help.
Just.
Shit.
Yeah, true. You know, it's all around the world. I mean, you know, I agree with every point. You know, I couldn't answer it because, like I said, I'm not married. You know, I never envisioned that there would be benefit. I think the only benefit that I would say on a personal level for me is if something were to happen to me, you know, I would have a wife that would carry out my wishes that I want. You know, if something, you know, if I pass.
To debunk that now, I think now you don't have to be married to sign like a lot of shit. You can have a partner and still sign off. Like
That's what I'm saying, but it gotta be legalized.
yeah. You gotta make them the shit. I forgot the word.
Beneficiary.
Yeah, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I know what y'all talking about. Trust me.
Shit up in a couple of states now. Shit.
It's legal law marriage. I know what you're saying. I know everything y'all saying. I know. Trust me. I'm the new doctor. I know. I'm just saying, like, you know, just if it wasn't the case, I do feel like that would be a benefit, you know, to have that, not just for that reason, but to have that type of relationship with, you know, my significant other, and we're able to say, you know what, if something go wrong with either one of us, we can respectfully say to the family, like, look, this was their wishes. This is what they're going to do. I'm not trying to step on their toes. I'm just trying to honor my significant other. Blah blah blah. You know, so that even just that alone, you know, and it still doesn't discredit what Marvin said. You know, religious beliefs. You know, I still feel like I hate when they say a man chooses a woman. I feel like it's a woman's job to choose a man. You know. Maybe it's just the pimp in me, but you know,
that's true.
Just like you told me too, though. Please, people, do not have no crazy narrative up in your head once you get married. If y'all been arguing beforehand, when y'all get married, you don't fucking argue. Yeah, sex ain't that damn good beforehand. When y'all get married, probably still ain't gonna fucking change.
Correct. I mean, like I said, I agree with everybody's point. You know, everybody had a clean cut message that got it across perfectly. And I mean, you know, maybe it's good to debunk this theory. Maybe we just help somebody out. You know, when they hear this, they say, "Hey, okay, well, I shouldn't put so much onus into. Well, when we get married, you know, it's gonna change this and this and this. Only thing gonna change is names, and that ain't even promised to change nowadays. Some people keep their name
unless she got more money than you, then it's different.
Oh my God.